Hey, I'm Bob. I've been totally blind since birth, and I'm into Power Rangers. So I've got the Shout Factory box set in my hands. We're talking about Season 1, Episode 37 today. This one's called Cleanup Club, and it aired on November 23rd in 1993. So the kids are doing video projects in Miss Appleby's class for a grade. Bulk's working on Bulk, the world's greatest guy. And he's saying and doing things he would normally say and do. He's saying things like, "Oh, that Miss Appleby's a lovely teacher. She can't wait for me to sit down. I've always enjoyed this notable class," things like that. And Bulk's words are going to come back to bite him at the end of the episode in a very amusing way. It's one of my favorite scenes involving the duo. So the kids are watching Trini's video project. She probably gets an A. She does one on how polluted Angel Grove has become. This inspires the kids to start a cleanup club. Rita, well, she's just cackling at the idea. She's going to send Finster's Poluticorn down to Earth to really wreck Angel Grove. So, yes, I wish Hasbro would make that. It'd be cool to have a Poluticorn monster in the deluxe Lightning Collection line. He could have fully posable wings, a removable horn, a couple of lightning effects. He does fire pink, sparkly energy balls from his horn, so you give him a nice glittery lightning effect. Isn't that nice? And he fires lightning from his eyes, so that's two lightning effects there. You could give him hands in a clawing pose, and you could give him closed-fisted hands, because he does fight with his claws. So Zach and Jason are making Bruce Lee noises, and they are crushing cans with their martial arts skills. You know, having a good time for a good cause. Can't beat that. And Bulk and Skull are filming their video project. Bulk's reluctant to let Skull be in the movie with him, and Skull's a bit hurt. Ernie decides to film the two while Bulk works out. I'm guessing Skull is his spotter. I don't know. And so, just a minute, guys.
Pause video recording.
No, we're not on that episode, guy.
Space. Pause video.
Yeah, sorry, I had to pause the video, pet the cat. I think he thinks we're on Ranger Catastrophe. That's not till season 3. So anyway, the Rangers are cleaning things up, and the putties are sent down to soften them up for the Poluticorn. They manage to beat them in no time at all in their civilian getup. And Poluticorn flies in, they morph, but he's feeding them their lunch. They have to teleport to the command center and regroup. And Jason says one of the funniest lines in the episode. He doesn't care what the monster's called, so he says, "Zordon, that horse thing's too much." So the mentor, Zordon, he lets him know that the way to weaken that horse thing is to cut off its horn. So they go to the recycling factory, I guess, and Poluticorn's there trying to wreck the place. Goldar and Scorpina are there backing him up. So Jason's taking on Poluticorn. The other Rangers are taking on Goldar and Scorpina. It's a big fight, of course. Jason eventually summons Tommy's green dragon shield and I guess the gauntlets as well, and or the arm braces, I should say. And he cuts the horn off with that double slash we saw in Birds of a Feather. I think this is the only other time we get to see the Power Sword Dragon Dagger combo slash, or whatever you want to call it. Those of you who know what the thing looks like, let me know in the comments section below. I always thought it sounded really cool. So Poluticorn's horn, that's a tongue twister, gets cut off, and Rita gets mad. She makes Poluticorn grow. The Rangers summon the Megazord in no time flat. I don't think they go into tank mode or anything. They just form the Megazord real fast, and he's trying to bowl them over with his toxic winds, but Megazord summons the Power Sword, slashes Poluticorn, and that's all she wrote. He's gone. Rita's upset, of course. Bulk and Skull, they're still trying to film their project. Bulk's trying to take credit for the kids' recycling project, and he says something about, "I think everything should be recycled," and what else does he say? I think that's about it, though. And the moment has finally come at the end of the episode, because it's time for Bulk and Skull's video project to be shown. And Skull runs in. He's just edited the heck out of the video project, and it starts. And, well, I think Skull is secretly trying to get back at Bulk for not wanting to let him be in the project, because there is such a thing as bad editing. And then there's also such a thing as making your friend look like an idiot. And Well, Bulk's words have been edited quite a bit. So rather than saying, I've always enjoyed this notable class, Bulk says, I have no class. And instead of talking about how Miss Appleby's a great teacher, Bulk has been edited to say, that Miss Appleby can't teach. And let's see, instead of saying, I think everything should be recycled, he says, I think I should be recycled. So, yeah, it reminds me of one of those YouTube poop videos the kids are making these days where, you know, the dialogue is all jumbled around and people are saying outlandish things that don't make sense. So, I think Skull served as the origin of every YouTube poop video ever. And the kids have a good laugh at the end of the episode. I think Miss Appleby's trying not to laugh. She's not going to be passing the try not to laugh challenge, I don't think. She's really trying not to laugh there. So yeah, it was a pretty fun episode. I liked seeing the power shield again. It was cool to see the power sword dragon dagger / combo. Always fun to see a Megazord monster fight. Not much of one today. It's pretty cool when Goldar and Scorpina join the battle. It makes things a bit more difficult. And but for some reason, the highlight of the episode to me was that stupid movie that Bulk and Skull made. That always made me laugh when I was a kid. And I think it still holds up. There's just something about wacky, goofy, edited videos. And when you put Bulk and Skull in the mix, it'll strike at your funny bone. So, fun episode. Next time we're going to be talking about episode 38, A Bad Reflection on You. And it's going to be about evil Rangers. So, be here for that. I will hear you in the next Power Rangers related video, and may the power protect ya.